Hi guys, welcome to Watson Wednesday. This is episode 44. It's a beautiful day outside today. We're over here in the used car building. As you can see, we've got tons of used car inventory. We've got pre-owned, certified. We've got foreign, domestic. We've got trucks. We've got cars, SUVs. We've got McDonald's restaurant if you're hungry. Of course, we've got used cars. That's a big industry here at Burt Watson. We take all of our used car trade-ins, bring them over here, and make good deals for people. So talking about good deals, let's go inside. I think these guys know a little bit more than I do about used cars, and I bet you they got an idea of which car we should look at today. Maybe they'll tell us what's the best deal. Okay, so let's pop inside here. Used car building. All right. Hey Joe, you might know a bit about cars. What do you think is the best deal for this month of August? What's the best deal this month?
I'd say 2016 Buick Regal. It's priced at $2,000, a lot below retail. 16.6, 39,000 miles. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably the best.
Buick Regal. That's the best deal. Okay, so the best deal we have out here is a Buick Regal.
No, I think we got the best deal is a 16 Malibu for $17,900 actually.
16 Malibu for $17,900. Okay, well
Yeah,
maybe we'll check
absolutely.
that one out.
I don't think so. We got a 17 Impala, 16,000 miles on it for 24.5. The thing's a Premier. It's beautiful.
Wow, what is that? 16,000 miles on a 17?
16,000 miles, leather. It's got it all.
Holy cow! Maybe that's the car of the month.
No, you guys are all wrong. It's a 16 Camaro with only 29,000 miles.
16.
Go
Oh,
ahead and take a
16
quick look.
Camaro. Let's go check this baby out. All right, we'll see who's right. Thanks, guys. All right, so while we're walking through, let's take a look. This is one of the things that we do here. This is Jesse. Jesse is we're not going to bug him much. He's right in the middle of a live auction, as you can hear. He's doing an auction to try to purchase this inventory. One problem we run into here is we don't have enough trade-ins. We do I'd say 85% leases. So that means when we do a lease, we don't have a trade-in. We have a lease return. So we do our best to give you the most dollar for your money. We buy out your lease, and then you can turn around and get your new car. So as a result, we don't have enough returns, so we have Jesse buying inventory, okay? So Jesse does a great job of buying inventory. Mike, thanks for the intro. This is Brian. Obviously, we're not going to have time to talk to him. He's way too busy slinging used cars. So Brian Cunningham there. Got our finance department. We've got our used car office, used car department assistant manager. He's not in today. On vacation. That's why he's an assistant. Just kidding, Josh. Okay, so a Camaro. What year is this Camaro?
2016?
2016. Okay, 2016 Camaro. Looks like it's got the remote starter package. Oh, wow, and it's yellow. My favorite color. Cool. RS package. So you can tell it's an RS because it's got 20-inch wheels, got the front fog lights, halo lights, all LED strips, high-intensity discharge headlights. Of course, RS badging, that's a dead giveaway. This one's got a sunroof. What a gorgeous car. Only 27,000 miles. Take a look at that. That's a beautiful car. It's got the power moonroof, brilliant yellow. So I don't know how everybody's weekend was, but I had a good weekend. So I actually found out, believe this or not, I actually found out that Poison Ivy is not just a Batman character. So yeah, I got a rash on my arm here. I got into some Poison Ivy out doing some log removal work for a volunteer project out at the Shiawassee Flats. You guys probably know by now that I do a lot of volunteer work out there and try to habitat restoration for wetlands and waterfall and whatnot. And so I do a lot of work out there. So I found out that Poison Ivy is not actually a Batman character only. So, fun fact for you today. Oh yeah. I could see myself in this one. That's a good looking car. Want to go for a ride?
Yep.
All right. I tried to lock him out, but he knocked so hard he was wanting to get in. It's a little tight. Sports cars are a little bit like that. As you can see, it's got a backup camera with guidance lines. So I'm not sure if everybody's aware of what the guidance lines are, but basically these lines will turn as you go. As I turn the steering wheel, it'll let me know as an indication of where I'm going to end up. And so I might end up here, and as you can see, there's a car coming through. There you go. So I would hit that car if I didn't quite get it right. So guidance lines, backup camera. As you can see, we've got a moonroof. Let's stick our head out the moonroof and say hi to Scott.
Do that. Oh, look, the moonroof. I can see the moon.
Let's see. Hi, Scott. Hi,
Oh,
Scott.
it shows us.
Oh, Scott. Scott is a model employee. He is actually pulling weeds. Scott's a model employee right
Wow,
there.
that's amazing.
That's our top quality sales manager right there, pulling weeds. Maybe you should find a cardio or something. Anyways, as you can tell, we do care about this place. We all put our hearts and souls, and we bleed Burt Watson, so as we even pull weeds. As I make a lap around the inventory here, you'll notice that there is several used trucks. I've got
Black Dodge Ram.
that's an all black Dodge Ram. Look at that. And I've got Silverado, Rams, GMCs. We've even got Toyotas. We got Colorado new style, Colorado old style. Silverados, of course, Silverados is one of our main inventories. Let's take a look to the right here. One of the best selling vehicles that Burt Watson does that competes with our Equinoxes is the Jeep. And we sell a lot of them. We like them. They're nice vehicles. Of course, they're not as good at gas mileage and the safety rating is not as high, but they still are nice vehicles. There's Equinoxes, back to our blood. Yep, GMC, Equinox, and some Buick. I'm sure you've heard it once or twice, but do you guys realize that we can sell Buicks now at our Burt Watson Reese location? So, I was over there yesterday, and I got to sit down with one of my 12-year customers. She's been buying cars from me for 12 years, and we sat down over there with Tom Dark over there at Burt Watson and Reese, and we worked out a deal for her on a Buick, and I'll tell you, it was a really good deal. And so I personally went over there, and there's one of them. But I personally went over there with Judy, and we sat down and we worked out a deal on a Buick, just as if we were sitting at Burt Watson Freeland working on a deal on a Chevrolet. And I'm just here to tell you that we are so adamant about making sure our customers are taken care of and making sure we're doing the best thing that we actually will leave this dealership, go right over to Reese, and make sure that that customer is taken care of. So, like I said, Burt Watson Reese is now selling Buicks, and so we can sell you a Buick, a Chevrolet. As you can see, we can sell you a Dodge Ram, we can sell you a Toyota. We can sell you this Camaro we're sitting in if I don't buy it first. Silverado, Jeep. What does that sign right there say? Certified pre-owned. I think I touched on that 2 weeks ago about our certified pre-owned program, but one thing I might have forgot to mention is certified pre-owned does actually get lower interest rates on their loans. So most of us are all paying payments on our cars. Nobody's really paying cash anymore. Interest rates are low. So actually, to get a loan with a certified pre-owned car, you can actually get a lower interest rate. You get a 2-year maintenance plan, which is engine oil changes, tire rotations, and all your maintenance for 2 years. Of course, you get a certified vehicle, which means it's run through a 172-point inspection. So after they run it through there goes a Blazer, we better chase it down. After we run through a 172-point inspection, we get that vehicle up and running in bright tip-top condition, and then we can actually offer it with a warranty, which is 12 months, 12,000 miles. That Blazer's faster than this Camaro. We better catch up.
Those Blazers are pretty quick.
12 months, 12,000 miles, bumper-to-bumper coverage over and above the bumper-to-bumper coverage that is or is not already on it. And then it extends the powertrain warranty from a 5-year 60,000 mile warranty to a 6-year 100,000 mile warranty, just for being certified. So as you can tell, certified is a really great program, and that's the reason I'm over here. So I sell a lot of new vehicles. The dealership, Burt Watson in general, sells a lot of new vehicles, but it's easy to forget about the fact that how important it is to
You're a great salesperson.
yeah, hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy? It's easy to forget about how important it is for used certified pre-owned, foreign and domestic. And so, like I said, Burt Watson has it all. We do body shop, service, we do sales. We now do, which this week we coming next week, and I'm going to have a whole segment on Champions Auto Sales, but we now do rentals. So we actually can rent you a vehicle. So let's say your family's going on a trip. we can actually rent you a Suburban or a Tahoe or a Traverse or whatever you think you need, and rent you a vehicle for cheap so that you can get out to your destination and back safely with a dependable vehicle. And so we'll talk more about that next week with Champions Auto Sales and Scott Dowd. So like I said, we'll check on that next week. But one last thing while I'm in the car here and I can move around freely, you see that sign right there on that back of that truck? Tire Services. And then you see the big one on there you go, free tire rotations for life. You buy your tires from Burt Watson Chevrolet, and we're going to rotate that tire for the life of the tire. So obviously we're talking 40, 50,000 miles. I mean, you could
No,
put...
Garber doesn't do that.
No, Garber doesn't do that. No, a lot of places don't do that. So anyways, as you can tell, we're all about you, our customer, wanting to make sure we're doing the very best thing we can and making sure that sales and service and body shop is the best we can be to make sure that everything is going great for you and your vehicle. So anyways, I'm back over here to new cars, back to reality. I got to go talk to my finance manager and see what this...
largest indoor showroom?
That is the largest indoor showroom. And we're going to go talk to my finance manager so I can see what I can get the payment on this one for. See you guys later.